Vegas, live at 6:30.
They had been placing liens on my house. They're like, well, it's been in your name for 6.5 years. And I had no idea.
A Valley pastor's patience is running out due to some trash troubles. He got a surprise bill for almost $3,000 from Republic Services for trash, plus liens on his property.
And 13 investigative reporter Joe Bartels looks for the paper trail and why the company is allowed to take such drastic action.
Republic Services does more than talk trash if your bill is late. The trash company can slap a lien onto your property, and by some estimates, it's done that as many as 20,000 times. Those liens have generated a lawsuit and now have a church leader saying, "Thou shalt not bully."
One of my things is I realize that there's something in me that I have something for justice and being fair, and this just isn't fair.
Pastor Garett Fay feels the scales of justice are tipped in favor of the only trash collection company in town for residents. He got this staggering bill for his rental property, a single-family home in the Northwest Valley. Fay claims he never got notices, emails, or any other correspondence about the mounting bill. And then the news got worse. Republic Services recently linked his primary residence to his rental property's bill.
They had been placing liens on my house. They're like, well, it's been in your name for 6.5 years. And I had no idea.
He thought his renters had been paying the bill the entire time and says Republic was not forgiving.
And they say, oh, we can't help you. You need to talk to this other department. They didn't tell me who. Come to find out it was the lien department.
Fay says the nearly $3,000 bill contained $2,000 in just liens and fees, a practice that's at the center of this lawsuit before the Nevada Supreme Court. It questions whether Republic Services can place multiple liens on properties plus administrative fees for unpaid trash bills.
The statute is very clear. It says that they are allowed to do this. And when you think about it, there's not really a lot of alternative.
Attorney Doug Crawford is not representing either side in the case. He says Republic Services uses a Nevada state law and Clark County ordinance to place multiple liens plus administrative fees on property owners. Because of health and public safety reasons, the company is bound by law to pick up trash whether the customer has paid the bill or not. But it has to play fair.
Republic in this case is constrained by the 14th Amendment and required to give someone notice that they're going to levy this lien and give them some kind of an opportunity to contest it or address the issue.
13 Investigates has documented past problems with homeowners who fell behind on their trash bills. Last summer, grandmother Cindy Martin faced a $5,000 trash bill with 18 liens on her Las Vegas home, the equivalent of 30 years of trash service for a home she's lived in for 15. She missed dozens of payments due to health and financial troubles. Republic Services offering her a monthly payment plan that will take her 119 years to pay off.
It makes me angry. It makes me angry that there isn't anything else I can do.
Las Vegas city leaders say their hands are tied too. The council renewed Republic Services contract through 2031. There's no competition.
Well, I think the two of us voted against it because we're very much against monopolies. Because once you have a monopoly, they handle things the way they want to handle them.
Las Vegas Mayor Pro Tem Lois Tarkanian voted against the contract extension in 2017. As for Garett, he says the company stopped talking to him and even threatened to start foreclosure proceedings for speaking out. He ended up paying the $3,000 bill plus legal fees Republic Services tacked on.
It seems like at some point it just becomes shady that you're just doing it knowing that at some point a house will have to be sold and that then all of a sudden they'll swoop in and they're just going to get their money and all their fees without ever having contacted anyone.
13 Investigates contacted Republic Services. A spokesperson says they've been in contact with Fay's attorney but referred comment to their legal counsel, which did not immediately return a phone call. As for the class action lawsuit against Republic Services, it still faces an uncertain future. Joe Bartels, 13 Action News.
Today, Florida